Hey guys, Speedoz here, and today I bring you a new video about our Tectonic Slam character, which previously was a chieftain, but we decided to change it to Berserker. The reason for that is because, unfortunately, the Tawhoa's chosen Ascendancy, which is 100% for slam skills, does not interact with exerted attacks and Fist of War gem, which in my opinion would be awesome, would be the best opportunity for to compensate the lack of attack speed of two-handed weapons and the big DPS to massively boost our damage and the identity of a character that takes a little bit of more time to hit the ground and then hit massively the enemy. So with that in mind, I was very upset when I found out this detail, because I was really trying to build a character around the Chieftain Ascendancy, the Fist of War gem, and the exert attacks. In my opinion, that would be awesome, but since it's not possible, we decided to go full attack speed and damage. So for the Pantheon, I chose Lunaris and Gruffcool. For the Bandits, we've helped Alira for the critical multiplier and the resists, and the Ascendancy. When you're going Berserk, you wanna go Flawless Savagery because of the crit chains, flat physical damage, and the multiplier. Then Blitz Charge, which is awesome to increase your attack speed by a lot. Pain Reaver is very helpful and useful for this build, since we're using Onigoroshi and we have plenty of degen, so 2% attack, damage, leeches life, and mana is awesome as well. And Crave the Slaughter to gain some rage and to increase our attack damage, attack speed, and movement speed. The reason I didn't get the Rite of Ruin is essentially because of the Onigoroshi degen. The Herzen Brace makes we degen a lot, and adding this to the Blood Rage degen and also the Rage degen, that's too much degen for the build. Didn't feel well. We've tried this on the stream, so I decided to go fully as the Crave Slaughter only, and then get plenty of regen nodes on the tree. So as you can see here, we have Sanctity, yeah, sorry, Combat Stamina with the Anointment, these regen here as well. So as you can see in the POB on the video description, there the progression of the tree. There's the tree for 30 points, the 50 points, 80 points, and stuff like that. So you can see the progression of our leveling on the POB, and also the notes to the gems that you want to have. Okay. So for the gear, I'm using Onigoroshi. This is a very fun sword to play. I was expecting to use this sword in any build that I could, and since the with the slam skills and also with the Enduring Cry regen, I thought it would be a very nice opportunity to use this sword again, because I think it's fun to play. It adds physical damage, attacks per level, and especially the Herzen Brace buff, which is amazing to increase our damage with very low investment. The sword costs 1.3 exalts, and the damage buff is very huge. As you can see, Herzen Brace grants us cannot be stunned, 123 of sword physical damage gain as extra fire. We are unaffected by burning ground, immune to freeze, chill, and ignite, and also it grants us 20% increased attack, cast, and movement speed. This is very nice considering the very low investment. And since we can compensate the degen of the build, it is very nice to play. If you don't have Onigoroshi, you can play by using any one-handed sword through all the leveling until you get 2 Ichimojis. Those are very useful. And finally, you can have an Onigoroshi. If you can afford Onigoroshi before you level your character, it's even better, because it's free 6-link, and you can also worry about life all the way with your body armor, and you don't have to worry about the links on your armor anymore. Alright, so Abyssus is very nice as well, because grants all attributes, physical damage to attacks, and melee critical strike multiplier. The only thing that you should worry about here is the node that the number of increased physical damage taken, which varies from 40 to 50%, and you want to get as low as possible. And the reason behind that is because when you fight obviously physical damage monsters, they will hit you hard. So porcupines, for example, they hit very hard, but if you play smartly and benefit from your Endurance Cry regen, you can handle it very easily. Another option here would be a rare helmet with nearby enemies take increased physical damage. A amulet that we could use would be a rare. We were using rare amulets when you were chieftain back then, but since we changed the Ascendancy, now a very nice opportunity a very nice amulet to use is a Zoth's Blood, because it helps us with the conversion, cover enemies in Ash, which increases our damage, gives us damage pen, and also has plenty of life. The Anointment here is combat stamina to help us out with the regen, and also because it grants us a few maximum life, and the armor is also welcome. Calm's Heart, because we've tried to get as much damage as possible, so considering that we already had a free 6-link on Onigoroshi, because it's always 6-link, I thought Calm's Heart would be a very nice body armor to have on this build. The rings here, I crafted both, I think, or just one of them. I was crafting the rings by using the Reforge with physical modifier on Harvest Crafting. And all you want to get on the rings are life, physical damage to attacks, and resist if you can. Also, if you have the opportunity, obviously, instead of getting dexterity, try to get some int, because it will be very helpful with the intelligence required by the combustion gem. As you can see here, this ring is very similar. It does not only have the dexterity basically, and dexterity here is useless. You want to get intelligence, like I said. The gloves, we had the same gloves as the leveling process, was a Oscarm gloves because of the Assassin's Mark on hit. It's a very cheap way to get the curse on hit here, so it really decreases the build's cost by a lot, instead of getting the Assassin's Mark on steel rings. The Stygian Vice belt here with maximum life, increased elemental damage with attack skills, and you can also obviously, if you have the currency or if you have the opportunity to craft one for yourself, with some more resists and the intelligence as well. I crafted this role because I didn't have anyone better, any role better, and intelligence is also welcome for the build. The jewel here is a physical damage to attacks, maximum life, and chance to gain onslaught on kill. The boots, it's pretty straightforward. It's a boots with resist, increased movement speed, and maximum life. I will try to eventually remove that 16 maximum life in order to craft a better life roll, but that will be for the future. For the flasks, we have Divine Life, Diamond Flask for our critical strikes, Lion's Roar, and on the videos you saw me using the Sulphurous Flask, but eventually I've POB'd the build and realized that Wise Oak would be the best option here. So Wise Oak definitely over the Sulphur, and a Quicksilver for our movementation. For the gems, we have Tectonic Slam, Elemental Damage with Attacks, Mood Strike, Melee Physical Damage, Fortify, and Pulverize. On our Castle Damage Taken setup, we have Wave of Conviction and Combustion. We also have Berserk to boost our damage a lot, to basically detonate the boss. We have Blood Rage with Precision, Heart of Purity, Heart of Ash, and also Enduring Cry, giving us plenty of regen. At level 19, it's giving us almost 2k regen of life over 1 second. That is a lot. Leap Slam, faster attacks, and Val, Ancestral War Chief. Overall speaking, like I told you guys, my idea on this build was to play Chieftain and building around the new Chieftain Ascendancy with the Fist of War gem with the exerted attacks. I thought it would be an amazing character, and especially with the new identity that Slam skills have been given, right? With that, where you attack very slow and you deal tons of damage. In my opinion, that would have been awesome. Unfortunately, these things don't work together. So the build cost was around 7x. Considering the damage and its potential, I mean, it's pretty fair. Dealing almost 10 million damage with that low investment can clear all the endgame content, but unfortunately doesn't feel like a slam skill where you should attack slow and deal massive damage. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.